What's up guys, Skrindo here, aka Green GFX, and today we're going to be doing a render effects video. So, yeah. I just want to clarify that this render right here, if you saw from my fan art video, this render will be available for my upcoming pack. Not going to tell you guys what it is yet. I will blur out the title if I will blur everything out in that folder, but yeah, let's just get on with it. Okay, so right after you got your render, you don't have to rasterize the layer, but I always rasterize it just in case I want to. But just for now, I'm not going to rasterize it. So, okay. So click on your render, then you hold Command T or Control T if you're on Windows. I'm on a Mac, so yeah, this is going to be my controls. And then you just want to resize this whole thing. So if you're just like holding left click, you're just going to be resizing however like you want. Instead of that, if you hold shift, then you're just going to resize it like this. And this is what I always do because I rather want to make it look accurate rather than like not like sized up correctly. And just keep moving it until you get that snap thing, until like it snaps like that. So if you get this all wiggly like this, and then until you hit like something like that, you should see purple lines. That means to snap. Then you can just press enter. Okay, then you got your render. Okay, so right after that you got your render, you can just double click this to open the blending option, or you can just right click it and click blending option. So right after you have that, I always go for gradient overlay. So you want to choose the black and white one. Make sure the white is on top and the black is on the bottom. Then change the blending mode to overlay. Then you should have something like this. Then keep like change the opacity or opacity, however you call it, until like you can see, until it looks a bit perfect of how you like it. Like you want it a bit too like not too bright and like not too dark. So yeah, that's good. Then now you can go to inner glow. Check that out. Then you want to change this to color dodge. Like same thing, you just mess around with the opacity or opacity, and you definitely want to mess around with the size and choke. So yeah. Okay, that looks good enough. Then just keep change the opacity. Yeah, that looks good enough already. Right after that, I always next I go for color overlay. I always go for a blue color like this. If you guys want, I'll just like, here's the ID right here. You can just copy and paste this. I'm probably gonna like leave it in the description, but if I don't, just remind me in the comments below. Then like you want to keep moving this up or down until you get like a perfect color. Yeah, 100 will do. Then sometimes I go for Satan, and then I just like go. You can change the angle right here, but I rather put my mouse over here and then just hold left click and move it around. So it kind of try to control it. It's actually hard, kind of hard to control. Oh shoot. Okay, you know what, there, that's good. And then I just changed the opacity down because you don't need it all. So it just gives it that darker color or shading. Right after that, you could just click OK. Now here's what people keep making mistakes. They just right click it and then click clear layer style, and that's not how you're supposed to do it. You want to right click it and then rasterize layer style. So it's basically turn everything into like, yeah, this, like into a normal PNG, basically an edited version of your original render. Right after that, you just you press Command J to duplicate the render, or you could just right click it and then click duplicate layer. Right after that, I always go to filter gallery, and then stylist, and then glowing edges. You can copy my settings right here. It's just 2, 3, 4. You can just mess around with you want, but I'm just too lazy to do it. So yeah, I don't even know how this thing works. Okay. So every time you see like a dark background like this, you always want to go for color dodge because it will take away the black spots. Then you want to change the opacity to like around 25. and then you can see like the edges of the render has like glowing up. Then you could just press E to get your eraser, or you could just click at the eraser right here. Right after that, you could just resize it by going up here and then going to like resize this, or you could just go to on the right or on the brush present, and then you could just like resize this. But a hotkey for a Mac, I'm not sure if it's for Windows, you just press the bracket keys to like resize it. I normally like erase the eyes because it just doesn't look great. So yeah. You can just like erase like some parts where it doesn't look good. Okay, right after that you want to duplicate the layer again, and then you want to move this up, like move this render above the glowing edge one. Right after that you go to filter gallery again. Then you go to artistics and then plastic warp. You can see like it's gonna have this like plastic looking thing. You can copy my settings again, blah 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 blah. I'm just gonna keep with this setting forever. I'm not gonna like change it. Right after that, you want to change it to 25 again, and then you should see you have some like texture right here. Right after that, I just like well, it depends what render I'm working with. So I normally, well, I will keep it at normal, color dodge, or overlay. So the difference between all of them is normal is basically the normal one, how you do it. Color dodge just give it more lighting, and then overlay just gives it like a bit more shading. So overlay looks better. So yeah, I'm gonna keep it at overlay because you can see the hair, the brown part kind of changes, which looks better. Okay, so right after that you got all your render and all that. So then you want to make a new layer by pressing Command Shift N to make a new layer, or you could just go to this mini thingy right here that looks like sticky note and click that, or you could just go to this mini tab and then click new layer. Okay, so right after that you want to go to paintbrush. Hotkey is you can go to paintbrush or press B to go for it. Right after that you should have like this. If you hold Alt, you should get like an eyedrop or something. So what I normally do is just like put some like not shading, but some lighting to the clothes. So yeah, I hold Alt and then click on like any spots where you want to work with. Like for example, I would do the shoes. I just hold Alt, get the shoe color. It doesn't matter which one, but I'll just try to see which one's better. And then just do that. Right after that, I just do like the you know, all this crap right here. Okay, right after you got that done, then you want to go over to the blending option right here. Make sure this thing is highlighted. Click normal, and then scroll all the way down or so, and then click screen. Now you can see you have that lighting glow or something like that. And then you can mess it around, but I'll always go for screen because it just looks good. Right after that, just change the opacity to make it look like it's a bit glowing. You don't want it to glow. It does look unrealistic, but it actually looks cool at the same time. And then if you're all that picky, if you're those picky people, you can just like erase some areas where you don't like. I'm just gonna do this just because like some of you guys don't even like this. So yeah. Okay, right after that, this is actually probably like my style how I do this. Anytime I see any wooden stuff like a bow or a wooden sword, I always go for like the brownish color, and then I just like color over the color like this. And then like sometimes I do this part right here, which kind of looks cool also. So right after you have that, you want to change the blending mode to color dodge. Then you can see it has this like glow right here. It looks like a brass glow. So yeah, that's what it looks like. I'm gonna erase this part because it doesn't look good. Then you can, right after you did that, you can just like fill in some spots where like you missed out and erase some spots that you didn't like. You don't have to change the opacity, but because it already looks good right now. So yeah. Okay, right after that, I do the hair. So yeah. So my style of how I do the hair is I just choose one color, like I just choose this color, and then I just highlight the whole color of the hair. Right after that, I change it to color dodge again. Then it should give like a better glow. You can try to pick some other colors to like fix it, I guess, if you're like those type of people. So yeah. Right after that, you just want to change the opacity down just in case it's a bit too bright. So yeah. Okay, next I will work on the cape. So how I normally do the cape is I just pick the main color of the character and then just like color overlay over the cape. Right after that, I just choose color dodge again, so you can see like it gives that glow. Then you can change down the opacity if you like, but I want to keep it high because it looks cool. Like this is optional to you guys, but try to like change up the colors. Well, try to like edit out the colors like that, but that does not look good. So yeah, here it looks good enough. So yeah. And then I fixed up the eyes, like give the eye a bit more glow, I guess. So yeah. Or after that, it's two options to me. I'd rather choose screen, or I would choose linear dodge. Right now, I'm kind of stuck between because screen looks like it's okay, and then like linear dodge looks a bit too bright, which I like. But I'd rather go. I will go with screen just for this video. Okay, and then next we just like do the bow right here. Once again, go choose like your own lighting and all that. Screen, that's too bright. Color dodge, nope, that's just like a bit glitchy looking. Overlay, soft light. Yeah, I guess soft light will look okay. Okay, now this is optional to you guys right here, but I'm just gonna attempt to do it. I'm gonna try to like fix up the skin color, so just choose the skin and then just like fix it up. No, I'm not gonna fix the face because it's already good enough. The face color is already good enough, but these is a bit darker. Screen. Okay, that's a bit too pale. Color dodge. No, too bright. Let's do it too bright. Overlay. Okay, that looks a bit better. Let me just... Yeah, I guess I can just, like, fix this part up. There we go. You can see, if you guys can't see, like, I think I'm the only person that can do this, but I can see through the, like, very bright colors. Like, because, like, people keep... Because, like, my friends probably just, like, complain about how bright my banners are, but, yeah. Okay, so right after you got that, you can just like start editing out the whole thing. It's kind of hard to explain. Okay, so let's work on the bow right now. So just choose like we're gonna do some like the electric type thingy. So yeah. Like the style, like those electric style things I do on the swords and all that in my videos, so we'll try to do that with the arrows if we can. So choose like a color that will probably look good. Like try to get a good size, and then just like do something like this. I mean, obviously it's not gonna be on your first try, but yeah. Okay, right after you did something like that. Make sure you're hovering over the image right here, not over here, because that's all it's gonna give you. Hover over the image, right click, select pixels, and then you should have something like showing like this. Right after that, you want to go to select, modified, contract. Now this depends on your render settings, but the size of your render. I'm doing 2K right now, so yeah. Well, this is only 720p, so yeah. Just like change up your pixel size until you get something like it shrinks. So if it's too small, just keep doing the same one. like just keep going and going until you see a new one. It's like that's alright right there. And then just choose like a different color. Like I'm gonna go for white. I'm gonna resize my paintbrush because it's just like gonna do this all in one go. Right after that, I just color in like thingy. Right after that, you go to anything like this rectangular thingy or this whatever you use, and then you just like right click it and click deselect. And then you should get something like this. Like, there's actually many ways to like shape this up, but the best way for me, like, you guys can use liquefied, and then you can just go like hold up, it's just gonna load. Okay, then you can just like change up the size and then pressure, and then just like go like somewhat like this. Like, this is just your custom way of how you do it, like that. But there's another way too. You could just go to distort. I don't know how you pronounce that. You can mess around with all these things. I did mess around with some of them, and some of them I kind of like, some of them I don't like. Then you can go to, like, I mainly like the waves. You can go to waves, and then choose triangle. Then you could just like randomize this thing a couple of times. Then you can just click OK. You should get something like this. Okay, so then you just want to erase some like spots, I guess, if you don't like right there. Okay, I guess that's gonna do. Okay, right after that, you want to change up your blending option, I guess. Like, it depends. Color dodge looks good already. Overlay. Nah, doesn't look good. That light does look good. Oh, linear light looks a bit better. But, still, I'm gonna still use that. Like, again, like, you guys can, like, choose on your own if you like. Oh. No, those doesn't even look good at all. They look ugly. I'm gonna choose Violet Light. And then you can duplicate this. You can duplicate the same thingy by Command J, Control J, or just right click and click duplicate layer. And then I'm probably gonna change my second one to color dodge. Too bright. Screen. Yeah, I guess that will do. I'll just change it to overlay. You guys are gonna have to like mess around with it. So yeah. Would it look good if I switch these? No, it's just gonna look the same-ish. Kinda. Okay. Right after you got that, you wanna go to you wanna go over to your render layer and like create a new layer. Then you right click and then choose clipping mask. Right after that, you want to choose like a larger brush, like kind of like this. And then you want to choose the color of the that electrified thing. And just start like painting over your render. Like, kind of like that. Okay, right after you did that, you can just change up the blending option if you can. Screen looks good. Color dodge. Kinda. No, that's a bit too bright. Okay, sorry, I probably had to cut that part out, so yeah. Linear light. No, I think screen looks alright. So yeah. And then mainly gotta fix this part right here. Okay, there we go. Once again, you can change down the opacity if you want, which I'm totally gonna do. There we go. Now all of these, so if I turn all of this off, I can. Okay, I don't know how you turn these off, but yeah. Basically, hold up. Actually, I'm not gonna mess around with that. Okay, so right after you got that, you can just like kind of end it, or you can open a new pack. So I'm just gonna open a new pack right now. Okay, so I'm using I don't know how to pronounce that name, but this guy's pack. I normally use the lighting part. So yeah, like I use the stocks because like it just looks cool. So if you guys, I think you have to buy this pack now. You can't no longer get it for free. I don't know. This one looks good. So right after that, you just click this, like you click on the effects. Whoops, not blending option, and then you just use the moving tool. Just like move this thing and move over here. There is another way how to do it, but I just don't know how you do it. Oh, it already did it to me. Okay. So it just looks something like this, like right here. You want to move it under like where you did that clipping mask thing. You literally do create clipping mask, and then you should have this. Then you could just like move it around if you guys can see, like this. You can also rotate it and resize it if you want. So yeah. Alright, that looks good enough. And then you could just like erase some parts that you don't like. Oh, I'm gonna turn down my opacity down just like to not mess. Whoops. Kind of like. There we go. Okay, right after you have that, you can just like choose another one. This is actually optional too. Like you can just choose another one and put it on the opposite direction of it. Like this. Once again, mess around with the opacity. Okay, right after you have that, you already see it has God lighting already. Right after that, you can just close this render folder. You can work with the background if you like, but yeah. Oh crap! I forgot to do curves on this. Well, whatever. So I want to see if I can do it. So you press Control. You press Command M, or you can just go to Edit. No, Image, Adjustments, and then Curves. Now, like I should have done this at the beginning, but yeah. You should right after into the curves option, try to create an S. Ish, and then you should have something like this. Now, if we go to the original, it looks like that, and then with the curves, it looks like that. So it gives it off like a bit of lighting. But yeah. Okay, right after that, we're gonna work on the CC. So just create a folder for CC. Okay, right after that, you want to like go to this mini option right here. I think you can do it from image. Nah, I don't know how people are gonna work with this, but you're gonna have this thing. If you don't see this right here, then it's probably like this then, because that's actually what happened to me last time when I found out. So you just do like resize it your thingy, and then you just move it up like that, and then you should have something like this, right? Okay, so the first thing I go for is I try to do like color lookup. Because it gives out like I think kind of like a CC pack looking thing, but yeah. So you just keep changing this mini tab thing until you see something good that you like. So yeah, like there's many options you can use this for. Like you can try and make it like styles of wallpaper. Oh, that looks good. Okay, just try to remember that. Okay, this one. And again, there is a lot of options you can choose because there's a lot of these. So it's good. Like since like most of these look so cool already, I can't decide one. Where's sunset? Which one was it? Was it this one? Oh, no, it was this one. No, the one above it. Oh, that one looks good. That's not the one, but that looks good. Cool. Which one was the one that's out? Drop blues. Oh, which one was? Fall color? Yeah, fall color. I think I'd rather go for this one right here because this one looks cool. Okay, right after that, you can just change down your opacity if you want. And if you want to erase some marks in this, you can just click this thing. Basically, you can see the color is white. So white just like hides stuff, and black is just like to like clear up some stuff like that. See that? I'm using my paintbrush by the way. So, yeah. But instead of messing around with that, I rarely do that. I just like change down the opacity. So yeah, you guys can do the same thing to the background if you want, but try to do with the actual like above both first. Okay, right after that I do gradient. Then you can choose like your custom gradients, but I'd rather stay with the basic black and white. Same thing as when you were doing with the cut that part off. With the render. So you just want to go with overlay, and then you should get something like this. You definitely want to change down the opacity because you don't want to keep it like that. So I guess that looked good. Yeah, I guess it's kind of too bright. Huh. Can I flip this? Vertical? Okay, hold up. Let me try to fix this. Yeah, I guess that looks alright. Yeah, I guess that just makes it a bit darker. So, right after you just like finish that, the next thing is I go to curves. You can just like stick with the basic curves you want to get some lighting. I always make like S's because this just gives out a bit of lighting. Okay, so I don't like that. I'm just gonna like cut that out. And then just go to curves. You see this RGB thing? Click that and then you should get some options. Like for Mac, or I'm not sure if it's a Mac thing, but these symbols mean the Alt key. So yeah, you just go to blue because this has a lot of blue in it. Then you want to like kind of mess around with it, like a little bit, because it actually gives like an intense glow, I guess. It just gives a tiny glow, as you can see. Okay, so right after that. I normally go to like brightness and contrast because just kind of like turn down the brightness ish. Right now it doesn't kind of look good. It looks alright, I guess. Okay, I guess that means the CC is done now, so... maybe solid color will work now. Yeah, I guess we'll try this color. Overlay. Hold up, can I change the color? Let's try this color. Okay, I want like a dark color, like a dark, like, overlay. Soft light, I guess. Would it look better if I put it in the not the render, but the background? No, it looks kind of ugly. Okay, keep it right there. So yeah, I guess that's it then. I guess. Yeah, I guess that it. Yeah, that's it. So hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, and it actually kind of helps you. Just subscribe if you want some graphics, I guess, or if you just enjoy watching speed arts. And I'll just see you guys in the next tutorial. Comment below what tutorial you want me to do next, like, or like what video you want me to do next, like, maybe make a video of like my history of how I started graphics. Continuing it. So yeah, bye, I guess.